Love the Mets. All right, baby. Let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way. Mets scoreboard and play-by-play by me, Billy Wright. And thank you. All right, we go. It's working. So yeah, the Mets unfortunately did not win yesterday. So this game that we're playing today will be just to try to salvage and not get swept. Today, Nolan McLean will be going for the Mets. And yeah, okay. Yeah, so Nolan McLean for the Mets. Give me 1 second here. I was trying to do something else. And McLean is 3-4 this year with an ERA of 4.01, 88 strikeouts, a whip of 114 in 14 games. His opponent on the mound for the Reds will be Lodolo. That's Nick Lodolo, 2-1, 5.21 ERA, 38 innings pitched, strikeout 30, 1.45 in 7 games. And so yeah, that's like I said, the Mets are just trying to salvage the series after basically winning the Atlanta Braves series at Citi Field, thinking that this can jump them because there's they beat the best team in the league. Unfortunately, they lost the first 2 games to the Cincinnati Reds and trying to salvage this 3rd game before they go Thursday, tomorrow, to play the Phillies 3 games that will be on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and because of Juneteenth, the Mets and the Phillies will not be playing that game, be playing on that day. So I'll have that game on Thursday, tomorrow, with the Phillies. And Friday, we'll have to pick a game. And Friday night, I'll be doing my first ever USA soccer broadcast because the last week the Met game ran late, so I couldn't do it. So we're going to do that. All right, so let's get to the starting lineups. I think there's a little bit of a change in the Mets lineup, and it's good to me. It's good and bad in my opinion. So let me know. We got Carson Binge batting first, Bo Bichette second, third is Juan Soto. Marcus Semien has moved up to the 4th, and Mark Ventos is going to be playing finally first base, and that's what I was looking for because yesterday he did get a home run. He's actually got a single and a home run in his plate appearances in the 2 games that he had pinched hit in, and so we got that. And then you got that, and of course they must have heard what I said because now they moved Francisco Alvarez up to 6th. Ewing is 7th. Torrens is 8th, and back for how long? Who knows how long? Is Zach Short, who only played 10 games the first time around with the Mets. Really didn't do anything for him, so maybe the second time around might work. Who knows? And that is the Mets lineup. Coming in for the Reds, actually swapping from being batting last yesterday in the last 2 games is Aurora. I want to get his first name, Edwin Aurora. All right, so you're going to see some stuff flipping around because I'm looking, but I'd rather have it here. Hold on, Reds. Then you got J.J. Bleday, batting second. Sal Stewart, third. Nathan Lowe, that's his name, not Nick. Batting 5th. Samuel, batting 6th. No, that's 5th, I'm sorry. I can't really see my glasses again. You got Steer, batting 6th. Marte, batting 7th. Trevino catching, batting 8th. And McLean batting 9th. And there you go. That's the starting lineups. Pretty soon the game should start. And like I said, Mets trying to salvage the last game and not getting swept. So early day, early access today, early game. I want to put a poll up for the late games. I have 2 games that I have in mind, and I'll put that up once I get that going here. But we're waiting right now for Cincinnati and the Mets. So let's see what I got here. Let's see if I can get something going. All right. So how do we get there? So since the game is on, early, get another game in. I'll be doing a non-Met game, of course, because it's not the Mets. All right, so let's go to that. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can write it up here. 2 games. All right, so let me look what we got. Should have been a poll. I should have put it on a poll. Can't do it on that. All right, hold on. All right, first time doing this, so don't I say poll. All right, so we got the poll going up there. 2 games. Which one do you want me to do? All right, just about set. Get this all set up here. Trying to see if hopefully McLean can. McLean is pitching. Let me see. They haven't started. There it goes. Okay, let me get my 3D up. Make that sure that's going to be running. Now, with the 3D, it's going to be probably a little bit ahead. If it is, just please do not spoil. Just, that'll be cool. Just, I know some people have it beforehand, but just let it go. Let's have a good time. And hopefully, like I said, we get a Met win today. And of course, my 3D is going to give me, it always does that. It seems like it doesn't come the first 2 times and then it comes after that. So I don't know what's going on. There it goes. So we're getting ready to go. Nick Lodolo, 2-1, 5.21 ERA, innings 38, 40 hits, 15 walks, 30 strikeouts, 1.45 WHIP. Coming up for the Mets will be Carson Binge. So let's get it going with the Carson Binge chant here. We need to get something going. This team, and of course, nothing. We'll get that. We'll start that off. All right, we got Carson Binge coming up. That's right. Let's go Mets, like Foxy says. Carson Binge, 251 average, 7 home runs, 26 RBIs, a 689 OPS. Here comes the first pitch. And that is a ball outside. Next pitch is a strike call, 1-1. Yesterday, the Mets lost their challenges in the first 2 innings. Hopefully, they'd be smart enough not to challenge when there's really nothing going on in the first 2 innings. You got to be disciplined. 1-1 pitch is a ball, 2-1. I mean, you don't want to go into Philadelphia on a losing streak. The Phillies they won their last 2 games, and they're probably going to sweep. Next pitch is swung on and missed. That's 2-2 count. That's a ground ball to second. Throw to first. Score that a 4-3 putout. That's 1 gone. Brings up Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette coming up here. All right. Bo Bichette is like the hottest Met so far, the last 3 series. Got to keep him. I know that he's getting hot, and some of the Mets are not. So it's unfortunate trying to keep him hot. So batting .247. First pitch is a base hit past the first baseman. That is the Mets' first hit of the game, and there you go. Bo Bichette still staying hot. Bo Bichette. Single. Brings up Juan Soto. First pitch is outside a ball. Juan's batting .289, 15 home runs, 34 RBIs, and .938 OPS. Against Nick Lodell, he's 1 for 3, 1 homer, and 1 RBI in his career. Next pitch is ground ball, right to second, over, covering shortstop, covering the bag, and that's a double play. That ends the inning. No, that's the wrong pitch. Now. I'm hitting my eyes are gone. I don't have my glasses, but that's a double play. Ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, none left. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Reds are coming to bat. So same way the games have been starting for the Mets. Hitting into that double play, you know. That's like no good. All right. Reds are coming up. All right. Edwin Aurora's coming up now. And then we got J.J. Bleday and Sal Stewart. And McLean is pitching. Nolan. Already told you what Nolan's information was. Nolan's looking to have a better game than he did. I guess it was the Braves when he played against the Braves. All right, here we go. Edwin Aurora, 229 average, 0 home runs, 2 RBIs, 539 OPS. He's a 2 for 7 this series. First pitch is in a bunt situation, and he pulls it back, and it's a ball. It's 1-0. I'm going to have to close my door. I think my wife is talking too loud. Next pitch is swung on. That's hit to second. Stabbed and thrown to first. It's a out. Give that a 4-3 put out. Want to hear a lot more of that today. He's going to bring up J.J. Bleday. Getting a little hot in here at 12 o'clock. First pitch is a strike call. That was actually Zach Short playing second. Next pitch is ball, 1-1. Bleday, 268 average, 13 homers, 34 RBIs, a 949 OPS. He's 2 for 6, 1 home run and 4 RBIs in this series. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 1-2. Two strike count we got on him right now, so here we go. Winds are blowing out. Looks like there's going to be a lot of long ball maybe today. I see the flags blowing. A 1-2 count. Pitch is swung on, and it's foul down the right field line, and it's just, well, I'd say about 12 feet away from the pole. I thought it was a little closer, but anyway, still 1-2. Nice young man gives the ball to a baby. Very cool. 1-2 pitch coming. Swinging, and it's swung on, and it's hit to center. No, actually called off by Juan Soto in left field. Makes the catch, and that's 2 gone. There we go. I like that. 2 gone. Juan Soto. Usually the center fielder has the control, but with Juan Soto, you got to move out of the way. Bringing up Sal Stewart, 252 average, 14 home runs, 47 RBIs, 806 OPS. He's 3 for 7, the home run yesterday, 5 RBIs and 1 stolen base in this series. Swinging strike, 0-1. Mets definitely need a good start. They need to get out of this with no runs scored in the first, because the first 2 innings of both games they scored runs. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. He's among the rookies. He's the leader in rookies in RBI, Sal Stewart, 47. Next pitch is outside, 2-1. Did I just jinx them when I said we need an easy inning? How come this happens to me? I should shut my mouth with stuff like that. 2-1 count. Another pitch is inside, 3-1. The 3-1 count. That's a swinging strike. That's 3-2. We got a 3-2 count here. Nobody on base. Just starting the game. Bottom of the first. No score. 3-2 count coming. Looking to get a nice, easy inning. The pitch is thrown, and that is a strikeout, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, none left. We go to the top of the second with no score. That's an accomplishment right there. The Mets finally got out of a first inning in the last 2 games without giving up a run. I got to close my door. Okay, I got a special thing going on. My wife's birthday is today, and I just want to wish her a happy birthday. I love her. Thank you for my beautiful daughter. Thank you for everything. And I'm going to sing a little bit, so don't get scared. I don't know if I'm going to get monetized, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear beautiful. Happy birthday to you. I love you, babe. There you go. Okay, we're going to get ready for the second inning. So we're going to come up with Marcus. Actually, that wasn't Marcus Semien. Marcus Semien's playing second. I thought Short was, but you know what? I'm blind, so excuse me for that. So Semien is batting fourth. So anyway. Oh man, these long commercials. And again, I do apologize with the 3D. I know that it's going right now, but I need to stay consistent, so just bear with me. And don't spoil. That's all I ask. Don't tell us in advance. Even though I know some things just happen and you're like, oh God, I want to say something or do something or get mad or get happy. So just gotta wait. Okay, first pitch coming to Semien. And that is a strike call. Marcus Semien starting to hit a lot better. 217. I know the average is stinky, but everybody's is like that in the majors. They were saying yesterday only the and the pitch was a ball. It's 217 batting average, 9 home runs, 26 RBIs, 624 OPS. He's 3 for 16, 1 homer and 1 RBI in this series. But they were saying that the only team that's over 250 in the National League or majors maybe is the Los Angeles Dodgers at a 252 average. Next pitch was a ball, 2-1. Next pitch is a strike, 2-2. So they challenged it. The Mets challenged it, and there's a strike call. So the Mets are down to 1 challenge. What are we doing? Why? It's not about you. It's about the team. You're doing it in the wrong spot. So now it's 2-2. Pitch is thrown. It's a ball, 3-2. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're using these challenges at the wrong time. Three-two pitch is a ball. It was a walk. All right, so we got a walk from Semien. It's going to bring up Mark Vientos. And I was the one that was saying yesterday Mark Vientos should be playing. He's batting 218, 8 home runs, 29 RBIs, 631 OPS. He's 2 for 4, 1 RBI, and 1 home run. And a ground ball outside of third, and it's a foul ball. So I was basically saying you got to put Ventos in the game and probably sit, one one of the rookies, or Beatty. So they set Beatty. It's an 0-1 count. Runner on first. Simeon is a threat to run. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. 0-2. The kid's got home run power. And that's one thing we need in that lineup. Is another bat that can help us. It's an 0-2 count coming. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. Still 0-2. You know what? I didn't even check this. I think my sound is on. I hope it's on. Sometimes that happens to me. I forget. And I go through innings without sound. But I think my sound is on. Next pitch is swung on, and that is hit deep to the left field line, and it just, I'd say 4 or 5 feet from about 4 or 5 from the foul pole. Anyway, still 0-2. Timeout. Ventos. Let's go. Ground ball right to the pitcher. Thrown to second. There's one and back to first. Another double play. That's 2 double plays in 2 innings so far. The Mets have just knocked themselves out of, unfortunately, potential innings right here. Score that a 1-6-3 double play. Unfortunately, that's what happens. It's going to bring up Francisco Alvarez. He's batting .242. 5 homers, 12 RBIs, 712. He's 2 for 6 this series. And like I said, he was at the 9th spot. And I said, why? Another bat that should be up higher. And they did it. So I don't know if anybody's listening to it'd be great if they're listening to it. I hope they are. So anyway, things have changed since I talked yesterday. Next pitch is swung on, and that looks like it's going to dump in center field for a base hit. And base hit for Alvarez. Unfortunately, double play messed up a chance to score a run. I think it's going to be A.J. Ewing. He's batting .250 this year. First pitch is thrown, and that is called. What? Did he go? Third base umpire says no swing. He did not swing. 1-0. 2 homers, 9 RBIs, 688 OPS. He's 0 for 7 this series. Now, see, I would have sat him. Get him ready for the Braves. I would have sat him. Next pitch is a called strike, 1-1. This is what I would do. I would have sat him. Get somebody else in there. You got to make these guys want to be in the lineup. If you're not getting nothing in this series, then you should be sitting. That's my opinion. Swung on with a bad swing and a bad pitch taken, and I'm going to give it to him. Sorry, you don't swing at pitches like that. Because now you're in a hole. So, you know what I'm saying? This doesn't need to be happening. There's an 0-2 pitch coming. 1-2 pitch coming, I'm sorry. And it's a low 2-2. I don't know. When a guy, like I said, this is my opinion, when a guy who goes 0 for the series, you need to take him out. Next pitch is swung. Actually, it's called strike 3. He was looking at it. He looked at that pitch. So that's it. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left. Going to the bottom of the second. No score. So, yeah, you know, I mean, seriously. You gotta, if these guys are not hitting in the series, then you don't put them in the game. You don't put them in a game. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see if that poll is up there so I can, if I can see it. Why ain't it there? Oh, I can't see it. Anyway, there's games up there. So, Blue Jays at Red Sox or White Sox at Yankees. So you let me know. Just tell me what game that I should do this afternoon. All right. So. Brings up Nathaniel Lowe coming up. All right. First pitch is swung on and fouled off. Out of play. Batting .253, 9 homers, 25 RBIs at .834 OPS. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back, 1-2. We got a 2-strike count on him. I want to see that all day from him. 2-strike counts. Stepped out. All right. 1-2 pitch coming. And it's a strikeout. He called him out. Struck him out. He struck him out looking. Second strikeout for McLean. It's going to bring up Suarez. Eduardo Suarez. Batting .217. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Suarez has 7 home runs, 25 RBIs, 666 OPS. In the series, he's 2 for 8 with 2 homers and a pop-up outside of first in foul territory. Ventos makes the catch. That's 2 outs. Brings up Steer. .249 batting average. Spencer Steer, and it's 11 homers, 28 RBIs, 770 OPS. He's 1 for 6, 1 home run, 2 RBIs in this series. First pitch is a strike call. Next pitch is swinging strike. We got a 2-strike count here. Very nice. Let's get a quick one here. Another quick inning. That'd be nice for McLean. He's only thrown 21 pitches so far this early. Next pitch is Oh, wow. They should have challenged that. Well, you don't want to challenge it because you only got one left. But wow, if that was a situation where you needed a challenge, they would have got that. That was a strike call, but they called it a ball. So it's 1-2. Next pitch is ground ball to third, thrown over by Bichette, who's playing third today, and that's the inning. It's no runs, no hits, no left. We go to the third, no score. Score that a 5-3 put out. Bo Bichette not playing his normal position. Well, his normal position right now because, of course, Lindor is still on the IL. All right. All right, so there might be some games now. Let's check the scoreboard. I think there is some games. Wednesday's like a getaway day for some teams. Let's see what's going on right now. Well, this was a suspended game from yesterday, the Giants and Braves. They're in the bottom of the fourth in the suspended game. The Giants are winning 3-2. The Royals at Nationals. They're in the top of the first. Kansas City is winning 1-0. A home run by Jensen, his 9th. The Phillies and Marlins are in the top of the first. No score. And I think that's it for now. And we'll go back. That's it for now. Yep. Okay. Coming up for the Mets, we'll have Torrens. And then, first time this year, Short. Zach Short. Louis Torrens. Okay. Let's see. Louis Torrens. First pitch to him. He's batting .218. That's a ball outside. Torrens is with 1 home run and 15 RBIs and .593 OPS in his time, sparingly time where it plays. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's a 1-1. We got a 1-1 pitch coming. And that's a strike call, 2-1. Yeah, I'm not happy with the Mets with this Zach Short thing. Next pitch is swung on, hit softly to third, and he picks it up, and Torrens beats it out. Wow, look at that. Louis Torrens beats that out. Slowly hit, and I know he's not a fast catcher, but he definitely beat that out. He was like way past the base. All right, here comes Zach Short. Played once with the Mets. I think it was the first season that the Mets manager, he played 10 games. Really didn't nothing for him, but this year he's got a 167 average from another team, of course. No homers and 2 RBIs, and that was with Detroit. A .527 OPS. First pitch was a ball. So let's see if I'm correct with this Zach Short guy. He's in a bunting situation. He pulls it back. It's a 2-0 count right now to Zach Short. 17-round draft pick in 2016 for the Cubs. He is from the Kingston, New York area. So maybe that's why he's back. I don't know. Who knows? Next pitch is a bunt. He gets it. The pitcher gets it. He throws to first, and that's a sacrifice bunt. And I'm gonna give him something for that. He sacrificed him over. He did his job. Got to give him something. Credit where credit is due. And here comes Carson Binge, who grounded out his first time up. So good job by Zach Short in his first appearance as a Met this season. Next pitch of Carson Binge is a ball. Runners, Mets have a runner on second base. No score, top of the third. It's like a pitcher's duel right now. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 1-1. One count. And the pitch is a strike call. Oh, hello, beautiful.
Hi.
Oh, I had that already. Yeah, I had the
Oh.
beer. I had the root beer, not beer, root beer.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Did you listen to what I said?
I was cooking your food.
Oh, well, go back and listen.
What'd you say?
You go back and listen. That's a foul, 1 and 2. Or I'll play it later to you.
Wait, okay.
Anyway, what we got? We got 1 and 2 count. We got a man on second. And Lodolo's pitches. Ground. Oh, it's past the pitcher, but the shortstop makes the play and he gets him out. That has to be I got to give it to him. I mean, you know, it was a nice play. That's for the Mets right here. Fail. And you got to give it to him because he went over to the second base side and he made a great play and then got Binge at first. So there you go. Like I said, I give credit where credit is due. And unfortunately, it wasn't the Mets. But anyway, here comes Bo Bichette, who singled his first time up. Next pitch is a swing or no swing. First up base umpire says no swing. The Mets do have a man on third now, and every time Bo Bichette or any time in the game, he has a chance to get an RBI. He leads the team with 41 RBIs. And I think that he should be the Mets, if there's only one, to go to the
Yep.
Yeah, even my wife says it, the All-Star game. So we agree on that. And if there's two, we get Soto too. So there you go. Other than that, there's really nobody else I can think of. Anybody else think of it? Let me know. 2-0 pitches now, 3-0. So, yeah, definitely. The 3-0 count. Pitch is outside. And he walks him. I love using that. That's beautiful. I'm not sure if anybody knows that, but that's what's his name, Dustin Hoffman in Midnight Cowboy. So I figured I couldn't find anything for walking, so I took that. Anyway, I don't get monetized for that. Juan Soto, I hope not. 0 for 1, ground out into a double. Yeah, exactly, because I said what I said. Grounded out into double play. First time up. Okay, I got to tell you, introduce you to Woody. Thank you, Woody. He's there to keep me sane or, even keel, I guess you want to call it. First pitch is fouled off. Soto. I don't know. Soto just looks off to me right now. It's unfortunate. You can't keep holding the team up, But I believe in Soto. And like I said, if it's not Bichette, that's a swinging strike. If it's not Bichette, then it's got to be Juan Soto. Put it that way. Do everybody agree? I agree. I agree with myself. But anyway, yeah. Let's see what's going to happen. Juan Soto, 0-2 count. I don't want my food to get cold, but I'm going to make the calls before anything. I tell you, the Mets got a lot of red because I use the red pen for scoring and for base hit, and on base. Here comes the pitch. It's swung on. It's looped into center field. That's going to be a base hit, and there's going to be a run scored. Juan Soto gets the first RBI of the day for the Mets. Runners on first and second now. And like I said, Juan Soto, he could be looking like nothing and become something. That ball, he just barely tipped that pitch and got it into center field. 1-0 Mets. And we got Marcus Semien up, who walked his first time up. First pitch to him is swung on and missed. It's good to get a lead. Man, the Mets haven't had a lead in a while. But I feel good about this game. Hopefully they can win it. Because you're going into Philly next 3 games. Next pitch is a ball. That's 1-1. He just looped it, and he just basically just got the bat on it. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, 2-1. It's a 2-1 count. It's a strike. It's 2-2. Let's go. We got to get this team going. Next pitch is inside. It's 3-2. On deck is Mark Vientos. So far, they did everything I said yesterday, Lori. I said, put Vientos in the game.
To play the right way?
Move Alvarez up. They did. I'm saying, does anybody hearing me from the Mets? That'd be awesome.
Wait a minute. They get rid of, you know who?
No, he's still there. He's still the
they don't
manager.
listen to everything.
He's still the manager. So
They don't listen to
it
everything.
falls on deaf ears. Anyway, we got a 3-2 count to Semien. Runners on first and second. Here comes the pitch, and that's a line drive. Go over third baseman's head. That's going to be another run score. Over first and third. Soto goes to third. RBI for Semien. It's now 2-0 New York.
Wow.
The ball was tipped. I believe the third baseman tipped it. I think he got a glove on it when he jumped up. Maybe, maybe not, because over in that area, it seems like it's still dark for me when no, it wasn't. It was over his head. It was way over his head. Okay. It looked like he almost tipped it. But anyway, it's first and third, and that's going to bring up Mark Vientos. A chance for the Mets to really put their stamp on this game, because, like I said, the Mets haven't even scored. Well, they did score 3 runs yesterday. So anything 3 runs or more will be great, because they haven't scored that in the last 2 games. So there you go. Mark Vientos, he hit into a double play his first time up. So we want to stay away from that. That would be nice. First pitch, outside ball. I can see my hot food here, and I'm gonna Anyway, 0-1, 1-0. I'm sorry. Next pitch outside, 2-0. It's a 2-0 pitch. And next pitch is called a strike. Take another bite of mine. Vientos got 2-1 count, first and third. Still 2 outs. I'm sorry, there's 2 outs in the game. Is there? Yeah, 2 outs. I'm sorry, 2 outs. Next pitch is a ground ball past the shortstop, and that's going to be a base hit and another run scored. Soto scores, and the Mets now lead 3-0 on another RBI by Ventos. Is he the key? I don't know, because ever since he came in the game, he's been scoring runs. And then now with Alvarez being brought up from 9th to 6th, he's got a chance for first and second. The Mets lead 3-0 in this game. And Alvarez singled his first time up. First pitch is a ball upstairs. Lodolo has thrown 58 pitches in the 3rd inning. I mean, for the game so far. It's a 1-0 count. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. 1-1. Take another bite. Don't forget to vote for the game, the second game today. There's 2 games up there. Next pitch is low. It's a 2-1. 2-1 count. Runners on first and second. Mets 3, Cincinnati nothing. In the top of the 3rd. That pitch is swung on. That's hit. Oh, nice play by the shortstop. He gets up and he throws him out at first. That is it for the inning. But the Mets score 3 runs on 4 hits. Going to the bottom of the 3rd. The Mets 3, the Reds nothing. So let's put that good old alarm clock, timeout alarm. Almost batted around. They were just 1 short of the bat around. So the Mets scored 3 runs on 4 hits, and they leave first and 2 men on base. So there you go. All right. Not a bad inning for the Mets right there. So we'll just eat some of this. Gotta love Chef Boyardee, guys. Delicious. They want to sponsor me? Man, I'll sponsor you. I'll take care of you. And also, 0 sugar root beer. No caffeine because I am a diabetic. Type 2. So anyway. Yeah. Oh, what a great inning that was. That's what I like to see. I like to see more red on the Mets than the other team, the Reds. So there you go. But I'm not saying, I'm not saying nothing. All I'm saying is that I like the way the Mets have started this game. So here we go. So batting 7th is Marte. Right? All right. Back to the game. McLean in his 3rd inning of work. First pitch is a strike call. He's only thrown 24 pitches. I like that a lot, especially in the start of the 3rd inning. Because the Mets use a lot of pitches in this series. Next pitch is a strike. We got a 2-strike count already on him. Gotta love it. My soundboard's getting a lot of work out today. I can feel it. Especially for the Mets. So Next pitch is swung on. That is hit to left field. Soto makes the catch. And that is 1 out. Brings up the catcher, Trevino. They never give you the first name. It's 156. Batting average, Jose Trevino. No homers, 2 RBIs this season. First pitch is a ball, and I'm going to have some more. Next pitch is called strike. 1-1. One count is outside 2-1. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 2-2 count we got here. Got a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that ball is hit down the shortstop. Shortstop gets it. He throws it. And he misses it at first. That's going to probably be an error. Short throws the ball. And Ventos could not get it. So that's going to be... Yep. Ventos is saying it's his fault. I don't know. It's McLean's first... it's Short's first throw. I think it was short. And that was pun intended, I guess. He basically went down to get it, Ventos, and did not get it. So I think they're going to give him hopefully it's an error because that should not be a hit. So we got a man on first, and it's going to be McLean against McLean. McLean against McLean. 205 batting average. I'm going to put an E6 right there. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Little things like that can start an inning. It can start a rally. 8 homers, 25 RBIs, a 670 OPS this season. You get worried when that happens. It's almost like a ball. Outside, 2-1. So hopefully that does not happen. Ventos actually is a better first baseman also, and unfortunately, like I said, that pitch, fly ball, Soto misses it. It goes behind him. Picked up. He's going to go to third. The throw in from AJ. Now the runners are on. There's a runner on second and third now, and that's another blunder. Soto came in for the ball, and he let it go underneath the glove, and backing up was AJ Ewing. And now they have runners on second and third. Just like that. That's going to be a hit. And I think another error going to let them go over to second and third. Just like that. It's going to bring up Aurora. He flew out his first time up. No outs and... Oh, 1 out. I'm sorry. 1 out. And this is happening now. He ground out of the first time up. I'm sorry. My handwriting. Next pitch hits him in the back. Oh, my God. What is going on? And he's looking at him. Why would you look at him? He didn't throw that purposely. Are you kidding me, bro? You're looking at the guy. Like he wants to hit you in the back because you're such a big ball player that, we have to hit you. Give me a break, man. Go to your base. Just go to your base. Bases are now loaded, and the dangerous J.J. Bleday is up. Just like that. Pitching coach comes out, try to calm him down. It's all because the throwing error, and I'm telling you right now, it was short. And I told you the guy's short. I'm iffy about this guy. J.J. Bleday flew out his first time up. I don't understand what goes on with this. Why did you have to put him in the field? You know? Didn't have to put him in the field. He could have been a DH. First pitch to Day is a ball, 0-1. Unbelievable how this happens. Bases are loaded. It's a ball called, and it should have been a strike. But, you know, Mets only have one challenge left. It was going so smooth. Fly ball hit to center field. And what a catch by A.J. Ewing. Again, the runner's going to score, but he makes a spectacular diving catch. And, oh, that was beautiful. You got to give it to him. Well, I want to give him the other thing because that was deservable of a diving catch. The run does score. The kid has made some diving catches out in center field since he's been a Met. Wow, he saved like 3 runs right there. But what a play. They do score the run. RBI, sacrifice fly by Bidet. And here comes Stewart. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is a ball. He struck out his first time up. But what a play by A.J. Ewing. Next pitch is a high pitch ball, 2-0. Oh, my stuff to get really cold. Two outs, 2-0. I tell you, he's made some spectacular plays. If he's not up for the Gold Glove this year, kid's unbelievable out in that field. That's one thing I can say about the Mets this year, that the outfield, especially with him and Benj, they're awesome. I've called a lot of those and gave him a lot of those cheers right there. Here comes a 2-0 pitch to Stewart. Swung on, and that's hit right to third, and Bichette touches the bag, and that ends the inning. But they do score a run. It's now 3-1, and it's going to the 4th inning. But I tell you right now, it could have been worse. It could have been worse if A.J. Ewing didn't make that play. If he didn't make that play, they would have scored all 3 runs. They would have tied the game. And like I said, with that beautiful play, they only get the 1 run. So they got 1 run, 1 hit. I'm not actually no hit. Yeah, 1 hit, 2 left on base. I don't think that's going to be it. I think it's going to be an error. But then again, it's the home judge. So I'm just going to put 1 run, 1 hit. No, I'm not going to give him a second hit. So, and he left 2 men on base. Anyway, or 1 man on base. Coming up for the Mets in the 4th inning will be A.J. Ewing, who made that great play, Torrens, and Short. Short has to make up for that error. He did one good thing, sacrifice. Now he got 1 back, so he's basically a minus. That's what we do in hockey, minus, blah, blah, blah. So he's got a minus right now, or even. He's even right now. I'm going to give him even. You know what I'm saying? But that error opened up. There could have been worse. That error, and then the hit by batter, hit by pitch. Could have been worse. And with A.J. Ewing making that diving catch, and plus Juan Soto making that error, that could be also, but only the 1 run scored. So that was awesome. And here he is, A.J. Ewing, who struck out his first time up. First pitch is a ball outside. Lodolo, 62 pitches. Next pitch is a strike call, 1-1. That's why the kid's in the game. Next pitch is a ball. His fielding. So if it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't. Some guys bring it to their batting, their fielding, vice versa. But his fielding has been awesome. So anyway, next pitch is a ground ball hit slowly to short, thrown to first. Oh, Wow, he almost beat that out. They're not gonna look at it, right? Are they? Nope, I don't think so. He almost beat that out. Very fast kid. Brings up Torrens, who singled his first time up. 1-for-1. First pitch is swung on. That's hit to right field. Right fielder going back and makes the catch, and that is the second out. 2 quick outs. That's what Lodolo needs because he's at 66 pitches in the 4th inning, and if he wants to stick around, he needs quick outs. Here comes Zach Short, who sacrificed over. He got a sacrifice. Bunt, first time up. The jury's still out on him. So, I know it's only the first game, but I already saw him the first season when Mendoza was a coach. He had 10 at-bats, and he didn't do nothing. Next pitch is first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a swinging strike, 0-2. He's got number 40. Next pitch is a ball, 1-2. Next pitch, he's struck him out. No runs, no hits. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Mets 3, Reds 1. All right, so far. Now I'm going to say he's -1 right now with that strikeout. So there you go. Anyway. Yeah, that's the way I am, believe it. With a team that needs the help and to get this, I'm going to be very, very stingy. Anyway, coming up for the Reds will be Lowe, Suarez, and Steer. And McLean was sailing along, but that 3rd inning with the mistakes by the Mets almost cost him. But like I said, that A.J. Ewing play, you can't ask for more for a kid that, struggling at the plate. Helps him in the field. Oh, no. Let's get a scoreboard up here. Scoreboard update. There are not that many games. Oh, that game is still not out. So I don't think that Brave game has actually started yet because it still says the same inning, suspended. We got 2-0 Kansas City in the top of the 3rd. A home run by Jensen, his 9th, and Rave, his 1st. Could have been his first Major League Baseball home run. And that's it for that. We have to go back to the game because that's how quick it started again. Nathaniel Lowe, right? Struck out his first time up. First pitch, swung on and fouled back. 0-1. Next pitch is ground ball right to first. Ventos makes the play himself. 1 gone. Suarez, who popped out in foul territory to the catcher, the first baseman. First time up. Ooh, that was close to hitting him. He's already got 1 hit batsman. Ball 1. Right now, McLean has thrown 46 pitches. Next pitch is a strike call, 1-1. Next pitch is a swinging strike. Oh, foul ball out down baseline. 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Upstairs, 2-2. Got a 2-2 pitch coming. Swinging strikeout. Struck him out. 2 gone. Brings up Steer. He's grounded out his first time up. He just hit the 50 pitch mark right now. Foul ball into the stands. 0-1. Next pitch is high for a ball, 1-1. Next pitch is up high, inside, 2-1. Oh boy. Next pitch is check swing, foul, 2-2. Two pitch coming. Here it comes, and it's a strike 3 call and no challenge. Another strikeout for McLean. Another 1-2-3 inning. And we are going to the 5th inning with the Mets winning 3-0. So, there we go. Coming up for the Mets will be top of the lineup, Binge, Bichette, and Soto. And I think Lodolo should be still in the game. I don't think he's at 100 pitches yet or close to it. So let's see what's up with the... Oh, now it's 4-0 Kansas City. That's another... Macy hits his... Wait, Thomas hits his 5th and Macy hits his 7th. So there's 4 home runs 4 solo shots by the Kansas City Royals to lead that Nationals game. Marlins at Phillies. Wow. The Phillies are looking to sweep the Marlins, and unfortunately right now the Marlins are winning 6-2 in the bottom of the second. Like I told you, that sweep is so hard to get because the team that's going to get swept doesn't want to be embarrassed. So there you go. Home runs by Marlon Stowers is 6th. Casey is 7th. And for the Phillies, no home runs. And getting ready is the Tigers and Astros. And that's it for right now. Time to go. Here we go. Still got my food a little bit more. Huh?
Well, I kissed you.
on.
I heard it. Thank you.
You're welcome, babe. Happy birthday again. You heard it. 0 for 2 for 2 ground outs. He's got a ball on him right now. Ground ball right to shortstop. He gets it and throws it over to first, and that's 1 out. See, right there, I think that Carson Binge should have a day off. Find a way to get him a day off because he's playing too much, not delivering. Make that a 6-3 put out. Brings up Bo Bichette, 1 for 1 with a walk. First pitch is called a strike. That's what you need to do. I mean, I'm serious. You need to do that. And a walk and a run scored also. You need to do that. If these guys ain't performing, you got to put them on the bench. And that pitch is swung on and missed. Dropped his helmet. 0-2 count. Because it makes everybody seem that it makes like when you don't have somebody, like I said, Binge is 0 for, and you got Bichette that's killing the ball, but he can't keep doing it. And I think when he's showing you right now is that he's trying to do something because he's really he's like really swinging that bat hard. And there's no need to do that if you have other teammates, pulling their weight. Outside, 1-2 now. So if I say, you just need to get Binge, Binge is at the top of the lineup, so he's got to do something. Binge, Bichette, Soto, and now that you have, there's a little bit of a ouchie right there. A little bit of an ouchie. Yep, off his own. Bichette's feeling that. He's walking around. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You need to have these guys that are going to... But that's what I'm saying. The reason why they got Binge and A.J. Ewing in the field, even though they're not hitting, is they're awesome with fielding. And A.J. Ewing just proved that. And he proves it time and time and again. 1-2 pitch to Bichette is low. 2-2. So, yeah. And now you're moving Alvarez up. I know it's only probably for 1 game, which I don't get. You need those batters. You need to spread them out. And that pitch is swung on, and that is going to be a base hit by Bo Bichette. Again, this man is red hot. Like I said, we need more than Bo Bichette and Juan Soto to win ball games. So, it brings up Juan Soto, who singled, RBI, and hit into a double play. That first pitch is a ball outside. 1-0. And run score, of course. But I'm saying, not worried about Juan Soto. Any time he could be 0 for 3, 0 for 4, and he can launch one out of the park. He's always a threat every time up. Lodolo is up to 80 pitches. It's a shot. That's a base hit going into left field. That's first and second. See what I'm saying? Juan Soto, you can't say he's never doing anything. So, you know, you really don't have to worry about Juan Soto. It's everybody else. Here comes Marcus Semien. He singled and a run and an RBI, and he walked. He's 1 for 1. Got a chance again for an RBI. We got first and second. Lodolo, I said, was like 81 pitches now. First pitch is swung on. Hit to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. The bases are going to be loaded. 3 straight singles by the New York Mets have the bases loaded. And Mark Vientos, who at the beginning of the year was the Mets' best hitter with runners in scoring position. And then all of a sudden, they took him out of the lineup. And they brought Young in, and then they had Taylor in, and but now he's back with the bases loaded, and he swings at the first pitch, and he hits it to right field, and I don't think anybody's going to try to score on that. Let's see. He is trying to score. Bichette is coming to the plate, and he's going to be safe. The ball was thrown away. They would have had him if he threw it closer to the plate, but the guy was past that way. Way away from the plate. So give him a sacrifice RBI, and Bo Bichette scores, and the Mets now lead 4-1. Any way you can do it. Any way you can do it. And I didn't think Bo Bichette was going to run because that was not that pretty. It wasn't hit that far in right field, but he did because the runner, the Reds outfielder, he threw it. And the plate's right here, and he threw it over there. So Bo Bichette made it back in time, made it to the plate. And here comes Alvarez. Alvarez is 1 for 2, takes a strike. In the bullpen is Chris Paddock, right-handed pitcher for the Reds, warming up. So this is probably going to be his last inning. Either way, Lodolo. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's a swinging base hit base hit through the infield. And here comes Juan Soto. He went through the stop sign, and he's safe. They dropped the ball. I thought for sure Soto was going to get thrown out at home, but he went through the stop sign. I think. I don't think the third base coach told him to go. Well, we'll see about that. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Let me see. He's telling me he's waving him around, but I can't see anymore. I think he did wave him around. If that throw was caught by the catcher, which it wasn't, Soto would have been out. But he bobbled it, and the Mets scored another run. And it's now 5-1. And it's bringing up A.J. Ewing, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. But he had that beautiful play, like I said, in the outfield to save some runs. The 1-0 count to Ewing is a strike call, 1-1. So, there you go. I was so excited, I forgot to eat the rest of my... Got a couple more bites in there. Here comes the pitch. Low and outside, 2-1. Mm-hmm. Two and one pitch to A.J. Ewing coming up. That's a ball up downstairs. 3-1. 3-1 pitch we got coming. Here we go. That pitch is swung on. That's hit out to center field. Center fielder going back. I don't think he got a chance. It's going to hit the wall. It bounces off the wall. Here comes one run. They're going to be thrown to play to plate. He gets it, and he's safe at the plate. Alvarez scores. The Mets now winning 7-1 on a double by A.J. Ewing. A.J. Ewing, I thought for sure the center fielder had a beat on it, but he did not get it. It bounced, hit the wall, came off, and then the Mets third base coach waves in all the way from first base, Alvarez. Alvarez was like, I'm going to stop at third. And he decided, no, you're not, and they got it. So the Mets, there's going to be a pitching change. Oh, boy. And so when the Mets come back, the game, it's 7-1 New York with a man on second and 2 outs. And a pitching change is coming up right now. So, wow. They broke out. It's unfortunate that the Mets couldn't win yesterday and had a chance to win the series today. It happens. I don't know why. This is the way the Mets have been all year. So we got to just move on from that. They got a nice game right now going into Philadelphia. Hopefully we can, win this game and go into Philadelphia and take 2 out of 3 or 3 from them. Me personally, I want them to take 3 because I'm not a Philadelphia fan. So there you go. Anyway, but that's here or there and everywhere, and we just have to wait for that to happen. Right now, we're going to check on the Phillies and the Marlins game, and still 6-3 Marlins. Yep, 6-3 in the was only bottom of the second. Bottom of the second. Okay. Wow. All right. Thought the game started at the same time the Mets did, but the Royals still 4-0 end of 3. And that's it right now. It looks like the Braves are still in a delay. So the suspended game is also in a delay. They'll be playing tonight. Excuse me. It's been a while since I had to, scream for the Mets. Or anything. Anyway, so new pitcher in the game, and Louis Torrens is coming up as Paddock. Louis Torrens kicks a shot and right to second baseman, and that retires the side. But the Mets score 4 more runs to take a lead going to the bottom of the 5th, 7-1. So let's see how this happened here. We can't see how it's happening. Hold on. I want to take a time out here. Oh, boy, everything's bogged down on my thing here. All right, so that was an out. That was a line drive out to end the inning. So, it started off with a ground out by Binge, then a Bichette single, then a Soto single, and then a Simeon single to make the bases loaded, and then Ventos hit a sacrifice fly to get the Mets to 4-1. And then the Alvarez singled and made it 5-1. And then A.J. Ewing hit a double to make it 7-1. And that's where we stand. So the Mets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits on 4 runs. And they left who on? 1 man on base. Okay. And then, of course, you know how it happens. You know what happens. TV wants to go out and doesn't want to come back. You know how it is. They just don't want you to have this stuff. So anyway, coming up for the Reds in the 5th will be Marte, Trevino, and McLean. unless there's a pinch hitter. Still in the game should be the Mets McLean. He's pitching a real good game. And I'm going to let this get cold, and I don't need cold stuff. It's done. Just 1 hit, 1 run, and 4 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts for Nolan McLean. First pitch is a strike call. 1-0. He flew out his first time up. Next pitch is outside ball. 1-0. 1-1. Apology. Next pitch is a ball outside. 2-1. I think I'll wait till the 7th inning to check to see what the next pitch is. A ground ball, third base. Bichette backs up, throw to first, dug out by Ventos at first. Nice play. Score that 5-3 put out. So yeah, I was going to say that I will check to see what game I'm going to do tonight. If there's anybody, that voted on it at the 7th inning. Jose Trevino, he reached on an error and a run scored. So I did call an error on that play, and I was correct. That was an E6 on short. So first pitch is a strike. I know what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? Anyway. Next pitch is a ground ball right to Simeon over. He took it away from short. He said, no way, short, you're not touching this ball. Simeon went over to shortstop by the bag and made the play. Score that 4-3. Even they are doubtful about this guy. Anyway, here comes McLean against McLean. McLean against McLean, and he has a single against McLean. He's 1 for 1. Next pitch is a strike. First pitch is strike. I'm sorry, 1-0. 0-1. Oh boy, I'm making too many of those right now. Woody hasn't done anything today except one. Oh, he ain't gonna say nothing. He's tired. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Next pitch is a strike, 0-2, 1-2. Oh boy, I'm making a big mistake. Whoa, 1-2, 1-2. Got 1-2 pitch coming. Trying to get another easy inning. McLean, ground ball foul. He's thrown 65 pitches, and it's the only bottom of the 5th. So he has got a chance for maybe 7 innings if he can make it that far, which is a better outing than he did with the last game he did against the Braves. There's a 1-2 pitch coming. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, none left. We go to the 6th. Mets 7, Reds 1. To me, this is what it means to me. When you lose a series, and you shouldn't have, but you did, you could have just said, you know what, whatever happens. But you know what, the Mets are not giving up, and that's what I like about the team. They don't give up. They could have just said, well, get swept and we go to Atlanta, go to Philly and see what happens. They're actually got McLean on the right. McLean's doing good, and the Mets are scoring runs when they get chances. Because yesterday, although the whole series they said they left like 23 men on base, so yesterday they left like 12 on base. So today they're getting those base runners in. So I mean, right now the Mets have only left, if I'm correct, 4 base runners out of the 7 that scored. So there you go. Anyway, I think that's a better improvement. So yeah, and like I said, right now the Phillies are losing their game, and you're coming in. If you go into Philly with the attitude of, you know what, hey, listen, just like the Braves, we could do this, and we've they put a hurting on the Phillies a lot over the years. So we'll see. See what happens. Let's get through this game first and go from there. I mean, they one thing also, they said that the Mets coming down from what, like I guess a week ago or 2 weeks ago, the Mets are going to have the hardest schedule for the rest of the 100 or less games left. So that's great to hear, right? It's going to be tougher than anybody else, they're saying. Anyway, brings up Short, who sacrificed and struck out. He has a 1-1 count. He also has a -1 for me so far today. So there you go. 1-1 count. Ground ball, hit to third, over to first. He's out. That's a -2 for me. I'm just letting you know, I just don't, like I said, I never liked the fact that they went back to getting this guy. They could have got somebody else out there. I'm sure there was plenty of them out there that are on the fence or almost out. Anyway, he's out. Here comes Carson Binge, who is 0-for-3 today. First pitch to Carson is a ground ball, bobbled by the shortstop, and that's going to be on base. I'm not sure if that's going to be an error. I don't know. The shortstop bobbled it, so it might be an error. It may be an error. That's a tough play, but off his glove. So let's put an E6 there. Just to, you know, I think it's an error. Brings up Bo Bichette, 2 for 3 with a walk. First pitch is fly ball, right field, and he makes the play. All right, so 2 outs. I'm going to put an E6 on that. Both shortstops looking like they made an error today on both teams. And it's going to bring up Juan Soto, who is 2 for 3 and an RBI and a run scored, I believe, too. Yeah, run scored. You know, who knows if they may change it, but you never know. First pitch is a strike call. 0-1. Actually, 2 runs scored. All right, so 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and RBI. Okay. Next pitch is high for a ball. 1-1. Mm. 1-1 count. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. 1-2. And that's Paddock, actually. The new pitcher was Paddock. That's it, Paddock. It's got a 1-2 count. Timeout, Soto. Trying to make his nice little indentation in the box so he can stick his, you know. Always, everybody erases it. They always put it back. It's the next batter. 1-2 count. And that is swung on down to first. Easy play. And that retires the side. So, no runs, no hits, 1 left. They did put an error, I saw it. And going to the bottom of the 6th, still 7-1 Mets. I just saw it say error on their screen. All right, so there we go. Okay. Unassisted. All right. All right, coming in the bottom of the 6th for the Reds will be the top of the lineup. Aurora, Bidet, and Stewart. And should be McLean. There should be no reason why McLean is not in that game. The only reason I would say is Mendoza making his Mendoza-isms So, yeah. McClain is pitching a real good game. Real good one. And like I said, Singer, he was shaky in the beginning of the game. Gave up the 4 runs. But he came out and gave us 3 good innings, and I think he should have been in there a little bit longer. But Mendoza decided not to put him in there. So I give him a 50-50 on that yesterday. So, he did take a loss, but, I think it was all Mendoza that, lost that game. That's me, of course. So hopefully he'll keep McClain in the game and not confuse us and tell us at the end, well, if people are asking, why did you take McClain out of the game? So nobody wants to hear his excuses. We're tired of him. I'm tired of him. I think McClain can go at least 2 more innings. That way you save the bullpen, because you already used half the bullpen yesterday. About 5 pitchers, including the starter. No, yeah. Well, here's Edwin Aurora, who was hit by a pitch. He's 0 for 1. First pitch from McClain, swung on and missed. 0-1. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Oh, that's... Wow, I just said 0-1. Now that was a strikeout. It said 0-1. All right, I'll take it. I thought for sure it was 0-2 when he did that pitch. It's 0-3 now. So strike him out. Another strikeout for McClain. Weird. I'll take it. Anyway, here comes Blade. He's 0 for 2. First pitch is swung on and fouled off. He's 0 for 1, actually, because he got a sacrifice fly RBI. I'm sorry. Sacrifice fly RBI. That's right. Forgot. I'm sorry. Next pitch is inside ball, 1-1. Again, I don't have my glasses. I forgot them again, so it's hard for me to see it. Next pitch is a ball upstairs, 2-1. Oh, next pitch is upstairs, 3-1. He hasn't walked the batter today at all. He's only gave up 1 hit in the game. He's on the verge of walking a batter for the first time today. That pitch is outside. They call it a ball, and that's the first walk of the game. All right. So now comes up Sal Stewart, who is 0 for 2. Struck out and a fielder's choice. 0 for 2, like I said. Having a great rookie season for the Reds. First pitch. Check swing. First base. Ventos throws to second for 1. And Simeon drops the ball. But there's a fielder's choice. And there's 1 out. They get the out at second. Nice play by Ventos. He throws to second for the out. And when Marcus Simeon was going to get the ball out of his hand, of course, out of his glove, it goes out of his hand. So give him a fielder's choice on that. Make it 2 outs. Runner on first. It's going to bring up Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out and grounded out. McClain's only got 75 pitches thrown. First pitch is a strike called. So you figure, gets this out he's going to be another inning, so that'll be like up to 7 innings, which definitely would be a savor of the bullpen, you know, because what's his name uses that Mendoza uses that bullpen like he's changing his clothes, I guess. I don't know. I mean, what are you gonna say? Hey, Woody's back. Woody, I thought you went out somewhere. How you doing, Woody? So anyway, yeah, 1-1 count. We definitely don't want him to get any more thrown. Here we go. Another 1-2. Let's go 1-2. Don't throw any more of that pitches because then what I said is probably going to be wrong. They'll probably get him. They'll probably get a pitcher up after he hits over 80. 1-2 pitch coming. Fouls it off. Here we go. Ball boys chasing it down in right field, and they get it. One-two count of Cameron again. Swung on and fouled off again. Here we go. Now he's at the 80 pitch mark right now. 80 pitches right now. 1-2 pitch coming. That ball is hit down first base past Ventos into the corner. And they're going to send him to third. I don't think he's going to try to score. They stop him at third. And there's going to be a double. It's second and third now. Nathaniel Lowe gets a double. I thought Ventos had a chance and he didn't get it. And it's now second and third. Just past Ventos. He jumped up and it just went over his glove. Second and third. And here comes a dangerous batter in Suarez. Even though he's 0 for 2 today, he's very dangerous. Just like Juan Soto, anytime at bat, you got to watch out for a home run. So, pitches ball actually. 1-0. He fouled out and struck out his first 2 times up. Next pitch is swung on and he didn't get it. Right to the right fielder and he makes the catch and it retires the side. He knew he didn't get it. No, he didn't get out of here. I hit the wrong button. And and that retires the side. So I was just gonna say he was about to break his bat, but he didn't because he's frustrated, but he didn't do it. So that retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, 2 left on. Going to the 7th inning, it's 7-1 New York. So there you go. I think he's still coming out I think McLean will come out for the bottom of the 7th, but that's me. Mendoza might decide no. We got Marcus Semien, Mark Ventos, and Francisco Alvarez coming up for the Mets in the 7th. Now I said I was going to look at it, but I'm going to wait till the end of this end of the 7th to check to see if anybody has what game they want me to do this afternoon. If not, it's okay. I will pick the game. It's okay. I understand. This is not the Mets are a very tough team to watch. I get it. I get it. This year is a tough year for all the Met fans. Plus, I'm new to it. So, and plus, probably a lot of people are not home. So, it's an early game. But like I said, I do appreciate the people who do come. So I think they still have the same pitcher. Maybe not. I think Paddock will still be in there. Looks like it's going to rain in my area. So one of those games both games because they're in the same hemisphere. Boston and Yankees, right? There was Boston and Yankees. Boston playing, and then Yankees playing another team. First pitch to Marcus Semien, who is 2 for 2, walk, 2 singles, run, and RBI. And Paddock is still in. If next pitch is a strike call, 1-1. The Mets still have one challenge. I think Cincinnati has both of their ABS challenges left. Now would be the time, or around this time, to use them if you definitely needed to. That's a ball, 2-1. Next pitch is swung on and hit to shortstop. He bobbled a little bit, but he picks it up and he throws to first for the out. He caught the bobble, so he didn't get the error, so he's okay for the 6-3 put out. It's going to bring up Mark Vientos, having a great day today. 1-2 for 2 RBIs. 1 for 2. First pitch is a called strike. Now, will we see Vientos anywhere in the lineup tomorrow? I think he should be in that lineup. I think he should be in the lineup until he doesn't hit anymore. Like I'm saying, like 0 for 40 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Next pitch is a swinging strike, 0 for 2. 0-2, I'm sorry, 0-2. Like I said, you got to let these guys play. You don't sit them on the bench. And Mark Vientos has already showed Mendoza what he can do. 1-2 pitch coming to Vientos. And he swings at it. Of course, you know, I say things, but he's going to strike out. He's not inhuman, you know. He's human. That's what I'm trying to say. Struck out. It's all right. He got 2 RBIs today. I'm not mad at him. It's going to bring up Francisco Alvarez. Whoever thought that he should be in 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI, and a run scored should be 9th. I don't get it. The guy can hit. His first pitch is a ball. You know what I'm saying? This guy is a hitter. Give him a chance, and he could be one of the best catching hitters ever. That's a base hit over the shortstop's head. Another hit for Alvarez. What did I say? 3 for 4. Alvarez, because you moved him up to 6th instead of being 9th. Oh boy, I hope my voice called that out to the team yesterday, because I said it yesterday. Why is Alvarez batting 9th? Why is Mark Vientos not in the game? And there it is. Both of them doing their thing today. Here, and A.J. Ewing got his first hit of the day. He hit a double. 2 RBI. 1 for 3. And the pitch was a ball right there. And I said the reason why they keep A.J. Ewing in, because of his fielding. And just like Binge, they're going to start hitting. It's just that they're young. That's a strike call, 1-1. They're not always going to hit. They're not Mickey Mantle. They're not Ted Williams. You know what I'm saying? They're not those type. They can be. They're just rookies right now. So I have no problem with that. I had a problem with Vientos and Alvarez. That's what I had a problem with. 1-1 count. Upstairs, 2-1. So I'm hoping that was. I know it wasn't heard, but you know why it wasn't heard? Because Mendoza is still the manager. So I know it wasn't heard. But it was nice to think that, wow, look at that. They changed it because of me. It's a strike call, 2-2. And I'm still on the. I'm not on the fence. I'm over the fence with Zach Short. He's -2 for me today. So, and I've already saw him in the first year with the Mets with Mendoza. He was 0 for 10. So 10 at bats. He may have gotten this on base once. I don't remember. I got to look it up. That's 3-2 count to Ewing, it takes a timeout. So, yeah. But right now, I'm very happy with the team right now. It's 7-1. Next pitch is low. That's a ball.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
And he walks him. We got runners on first and second. And here comes Luis Torrens, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Usually Luis Torrens is really good in this situation, but already got a single, so I don't know. Oh, he doinks it off himself. That's what he did. He's 1 for 3, like I said, single and a run scored. He's 0-1 pitch right now. So. Next pitch is swung on and is blooped out. Second baseman makes the play, and that retires the side. So, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-1 New York. All right, so. Coming up in the bottom of the 7th will be Steer. Wait a minute, Steer? Yeah, Steer, Marte, and Trevino for the Reds. And I'm hoping that it's McLean. But every time I say things like that, Mendoza changes what I say. I think McLean should get another inning, at least the 7th inning. But it seems like every time I talk about McLean, he doesn't let them go. He doesn't go. He figures that's it for him. I think McLean can go another inning. That's just me. We'll see what happens. You put him in there. That way he gets the 7th, and then you just got you got the 8th and the 9th. You got the 8th to a setup man, and the 9th, if you don't want to put the closer in. You keep your closer nice and fresh for the Philadelphia Phillies series. Right? Keep them fresh. You don't know what's going to happen in that series. It's unfortunate that you don't have your bombers in the game. You only have Soto. And maybe if you put Ventos and Alvarez gets a hold of one, you got that. And sometimes the other Mets can hit one, but they're not consistent or like a threat like Soto is. Like the Phillies got their threat. Scoreboard. So it's going to be a good series. I'm excited to do the game tomorrow. So we'll see. But right now, we're worried about the Reds right now. Remember that wild card is still available for the Mets. Keep winning and see what happens. See what you do. And McLean is still in the game, and I have to give that. That was a beautiful thing because McLean is still in the game. And the fans love that. First pitch is the ball, and that's to Steer. Steer is 0 for 2. Grounded out and struck out. A 1-1 count right now. Next pitch is a strike call. That's 1-2. I mean, this kid is really having a great game today. I mean, this is what the Mets need. When things go bad, you got somebody like a stopper like this, grounded in the dirt, 2-2. Nice play by Torrens. So we got a 2-2 count. A lot of more enthusiasm today for the Met fans. Here comes the pitch, and he swings and he misses, and that is a strikeout. Another strikeout for McLean. Got to count those strikeouts now. That was Steer. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. His 5th strikeout, and it's bringing up Marte. He's 0 for 2. He's 0 for 2. Like I said, 0 for 2. And fly out and the ground out, and the first pitch is a ball. Next pitch is inside, 2-0. I mean, they could keep it this way. They could keep Torrens. Well, they can't keep him all the time. At the, it's tough when you have to play to be a catcher all the time. But you could change Torrens and Alvarez DHing. You know, you got 2 bats. As a ground ball, slowly hit the third, but turns out to be a foul ball before the bag. That's a 2-1 count. You just want the best you can get from that lineup, especially against the Phillies, because the Phillies are going to have their best lineup in, and they're going to probably face 2 of their best pitchers this year. I don't know. I have to look to see what the next. I'll look it up to see who's pitching tomorrow's game. I'm sure we're going to hit. I don't think maybe we won't hit Wheeler because he pitched yesterday. So we'll see. A 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. It's a called strike, 2-2. He's been a lot of 2-2 counts today. Strikes, I mean. I like that. I like to see that. Got a 2-2 count coming. It's 1 out in the 7th inning. 7-1 New York. Here comes the pitch. Oh, outside. Gets away. It's 3-2. Okay, we got a 2-2 count. 3-2 count. 3-2 count. My bad. 3-2. Next pitch is, it's a called strike 3. No challenge. His 6th strikeout of the game. It's going to bring up Trevino, who's on with an error, and he grounded out. 1 for, well, actually, been up 3 times? I don't think so. 0 for 2, right, exactly. 0 for 2. And in the bullpen for the Mets will be Brooks Raley. First pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a base hit over the shortstop and a man on first. Brooks Raley's warming up. You know what that means. Is he going to make it through the 7th inning, or are you going to be I'm not going to say it, and take him out? Give the kid the chance to finish. You got 96 pitches, and here comes not, I thought it was, but it's not him. It's the pitching coach. Because I would have had the Bluebirds out there quick. As quick as they can be out there, they'll be out there. Because I thought for sure that when I looked at it quick, it looked like the back of the Mendoza. Granted, if he gives up a base hit or walk or anything, he's out of this inning. So it's up to the kid now. 96 pitches. Runner on first. Here comes McLean against McLean again. And he's 1 for 2 with a double. So, there you go. First pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Let's finish this right now. Come on now. You deserve it. Next pitch is a strike call. We got 2 strikes on him. Here we go. 2 strikes and 1 more. You finished your outing, and it'll be a beautiful outing. And one that the Mets need. Here we go. Swing on, foul out. 1-2. 99 pitches. Let's throw 100 on the dot. No more than 100. Let's do it. Let's finish around with 100 pitches. Wouldn't that be nice? Here comes the pitch. Oh, outside. Ball. 1-2. So it's going to be 101 now. Just like the Dalmatians, 101. Oh, boy. I know. Punch drunk a little bit. Here comes the pitch. It's called strike 3. And that is it. He strikes out the side. No runs, 1 hit, one left, and we go to the top of the 8th, 7-1 New York. And I'm going to give this for a beautiful outing by McLean, because he deserves it. Great job by McLean. The Mets needed that. The man threw a 3-hitter. I think it's a 3-hitter or a 2-hitter. I can't see it. Oh, well, not a hitter, but 3 hits. He gave up a run. Yeah, 3 hits, 1 run, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk, and 1 hit by batter. So what a game that was for him. So now, let me check, because I don't know. A lot of activity going on, but nobody said anything to me. So let's see what we got for this poll. Five votes, but how do you get the other vote? Okay, so right now the White Sox and the Yankees game is winning. 60% say yes, and 40% for the, well, 60% say the Yankees and the White Sox, and the Blue Jays and Red Sox are 40%. So right now, it's the Yankees game that I'm going to be doing. But that is not over yet, so we'll, at the end of the game, we'll check it again. And that'll be the final right there. So anyway, Mets will have coming up. All right, where's the Mets? The Mets will have coming up the Torrens. No, Torrens made the out. Short, unless there's a pinch hitter. Binge and Bichette. And right now I got Short at a -2. So there you go. He started off good with a sacrifice. Got the guy over to third, but then he went down the tubes. Here's Short, and Paddock is still in the game. So Short, you got to do something spectacular to get from a -2. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch is up high, 2 and 0. The Mets needed that outing so bad for the pitching wise, because you know they've been using their bullpen like crazy. That's a strike call, 2-1. Here comes the pitch. It's a strike call again. 2-2. Yeah, I just don't see this guy working for the Mets. He's just a little short. Anyway, 2-2 pitch, and that's a ball upstairs, 3-2. All right, if he gets a walk, he gets a minus. He gets back to a -1. So anything on the base, you get a minus, back to a -1. Next pitch is a strikeout. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. He's a -4, a 3. Like I said, I knew it. I could see it. I don't know why you picked Short. There was other people out there. Anyway, Binge is 0-4. Binge is 0-4, on base with an error. He reached on an error. First pitch is a strike. But like I said, he's just like A.J. Ewing. They played that field like Gold Glove style. That's why they're still out there. And that pitch was swung on and hit down the left field line, but it's out of play. 0-2 to Binge. And they're capable of hitting. You've seen them do it. We know what they're capable of. It's just that not every game these rookies are going to shine with the bat. They may shine in the field. Next pitch is swung on. That is hit to center field. Center fielder going back. He's still going back. That's going. Hits the top of the wall. And that's going to be a triple. That's going to be a triple for Carson Binge. And just like that, what I just said before, out of nowhere, Carson Binge hits a triple. I thought there was going to be a routine fly ball to center field, but it kept going back, and it just hit off the yellow, and he was gone. Once he knew he was gone, he was loping. He was really loping to first base, thinking it was going to be an out, and all of a sudden he turned on those burners, and he was third base material. So we got a man on third. Bo Bichette down the line. That's a base hit. Bo Bichette once again, the RBI king for the New York Mets, makes it 8-1. Bo Bichette on a red-hot pace. Don't want him to wake up. Don't want him to wake up. He's doing great. That's another RBI today. He's just making his chances for the All-Star game up there. Getting closer. Juan Soto is up. He's 2 for 4, Soto, and he takes a strike call. He's talking to he's talking to the ump. It's 2 singles, 2 runs, and RBI. I mean, they do have 1 challenge left, so if you wanted to use it, you can use it. Don't talk to the referee, the umpire, Juan Soto, second pitch is a ball upstairs. One pitch coming to Soto. That's inside, 2-1. Bo Bichette, since June, 387 in 50 at-bats. Next pitch to Juan Soto is a base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Here comes Bo Bichette around second. He's going to score. They're waving him. The throw coming to the plate. He's going to be safe. Bo Bichette just got him. He thinks they're going to challenge this. I think he's safe. I think it's an RBI double. Bo Bichette beat him. I think so. Juan Soto gets it in the gap there. Bo Bichette from first base. This guy is actually, he doesn't care. He's waving everybody around. He don't care today. He's waving and waving and waving. Here comes the throw. And Bo Bichette definitely beats that play. There's no question about it. Come on now. No challenge is made. The Mets now lead 9-1. And Simeon is up with a ball in the dirt. Simeon is 2 for 3 today. Walk, 2 singles, a run, an RBI. And I'm going to say this like I say it all the time. Mets, save some runs, please. Will the Mets please save some runs? You got 9. I mean, I don't know, sure, if the Reds will even come back from 9. But, it's just, I think when the Mets score too much, they think the next day they don't have to score too much. That's me. That's a ball 1-1. That's good. It was good to see Binge and AJ Ewing getting some hits today. That's a swing and a foul. That's 1-2 to Simeon. That's right. This is a game right now. But I get a little nervous because, 9 runs and then tomorrow they get shut out or something, Here's a pitch. That's low. It's 2-2. You don't want to go get you got the nice hits coming and you just don't want them to stop tomorrow. So here you go. Next pitch is a swing and a foul ball, still 2-2 to Simeon. I mean, these. No offense to the Reds. The Reds are not in our division. The Braves, of course, are, and the Phillies. Definitely, we need to beat the Phillies to do anything. Anyway, that's a ball, 3-2. And like I said, just to get back to the 500 is not gonna be easy. I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna be easy. But at least you're on the right. You can be on the right path as you start winning games. Next pitch is swung on, and that is fouled off. Simeon's fouling him off. Paddock's still in the game. 48 pitches since he came in. He relieved Lodolo. And they're going to take a timeout, and they're going to talk to each other because they're probably getting somebody up. Here's another thing. Here's another crazy thing. Yesterday, oh my God, I forgot I talk about the coach all the time, the manager all the time, and I forgot his name now. Oh God, it happens sometimes. Oh my God, I completely lost it. I'll get it back. 3-2 pitch, and he swings it, and third base picks it up, and he throws over to first. That's an out. That's a 5-3 putout. Soto stays at second. Mendoza, thank you for myself. Mendoza yesterday did something that he hasn't done, I don't think, this year. He basically fought for his team for the strikeout. He got thrown out of the game, and maybe the team said, you know what, maybe he does care. And that's a fly ball to center field, and that'll be the inning. Ventos flies out. So maybe, just saying that, the Mets are now trying to win for him because he got himself thrown out of a game. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. But anyway, let's see what happened here. Haven't done that in a while. And of course, I stopped looking at the scores because I got excited with the team. Anyway, nothing's working now, of course. Don't ask me why this is happening. All right. So the Mets scored 2 more runs, I believe, right? 2 more on 3 hits. And they leave a man at second. So 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 left. Going to the bottom of the 8th. 9-1 New York. And coming up for the Reds. And a new pitcher guaranteed, probably. Definitely. The top of the lineup, Aurora, Bidet, and Stewart. Unless there's a pinch hitter. So, yeah. Let's check some scores just in case. I'm sure they're still there. And some more may have opened up. New games. Now, they finally got to the bottom of the 2nd. Giants now leading 5-2 over Atlanta in that suspended game. They will be playing tonight at 7 o'clock, around 7:15, the 2nd game. The Royals at the Nationals, bottom of the 6th. It's 6-0 Kansas City. The Marlins at the Phillies at top of the 6th. And now it's 6-4. Phillies are inching way back. All right, and that should be, and the Tigers at Astros, bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Houston. Home run by Pena, his 4th for the Houston Astros. Padres at Cardinals, 1-0 San Diego. Bottom of Top of the third. And let's get back to the game. Brett Beatty's come in for defensive purposes. I think he's on third base now. I think Bichette. Okay, Brooks Raley, 2.08 ERA, 29 innings, and a 1.27. And the first pitch, second pitch is actually fouled off, so it's 1-1. 2 is that Aurora. Aurora is 0 for 3, hit by pitch and struck out. Next pitch is a ground ball right to, bobbled, picked up by, did he make, forget it. He's going to be a -4 short. Short is a -4. I'm sorry, this guy should be not on the field. Made another error. He got the ball, he bobbled it, and then he couldn't get him over to first. I'm sorry, this guy, I'm going to put this guy where he needs to be. Error. Another error to start an inning. E6. J.J. Belay is up. Takes a strike. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Why did you take Bo Bichette out of the game? Why couldn't you put him at short? I know the Mets are winning, but come on. We're not done yet. Ground ball right to... He can't get the ball over the... Okay, so what happened was a ground ball was hit to second. Simeon throws over to short to make the double, complete the double play, and he can't throw to second, the third, to first. He keeps throwing it in the dirt. That should have actually Beatty. I'm sorry, confusing. They took Simeon out of the game. I'm sorry. Beatty was at second. He threw over to short, pun intended, because short is a shortstop. He covered second, but he threw to first again in the dirt. It's a fielder's choice. Unbelievable what just happened there. They had a chance for the double play, and they didn't get it because of short. Now he's a -5. 0 for 3. Strikeout and 2 fielder's choices, Sal Stewart. I'm sorry. You know, I thought for sure they took Bo Bichette out. I forgot that Brett Beatty can play second. So Brett Beatty's at second. I was going to say, why would you take out Bichette? Especially with the they could have moved. I don't know if Short could play third or not, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's 2 errors, one mental error and 2 that's 1 error and 1 physical error, mental and physical. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be no, they're not going to score him. That's going to be a double. That's a double for Stewart. Runners on second and third. No. That's the wrong blue. Oh my God, I can't see no more. Anyway, that's a double for Stewart. Second and third, 1 out. And it all starts again with the play from the shortstop. Short. This wouldn't have happened. Easy ground ball right to him at shortstop. He bobbles it. Here comes Dane Myers to pinch hit. 257 average, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, 747 OPS. He's pitch hitting for Lowe. So Myers is in there for Lowe. First pitch is swung on and missed. Foul ball, 0-1. You see what I'm saying? Come on. Where is the Mendoza's? What is up with this guy? Who told him that Short was good? I've never seen it. Next pitch is swung on, and that is foul territory. Bo Bichette in foul territory in third base makes the play. You needed that. I like that. Get rid of that guy. 2 outs. Brings up Suarez. Still very dangerous. 0 for 3 today. But he is dangerous. No matter how you slice it. First pitch from Raley is a ball in the dirt. fouled out, striked out, and flied out. Foul, blah, 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 blah. That's what they said. 1-0 pitch is a strike call, 1-1. If this game was close, my God, the mistakes that Short's made already in this game. Next pitch is swung on, down the third. Bichette throws it over the first, and that retires the side. So they get out of that mess. So there's only no runs, 1 hit, 2 left on. We go to the top of the 9th. Mets 9, Cincinnati 1. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Coming up in the 9th inning for the Mets will be Francisco Alvarez, A.J. Ewing, and Luis Torrens if there is no pinch hitters. I'm not sure if Paddock will be in the game. Should be somebody else for them. So, yep. Like I said, I'm going like this for the kid, for him, for the guy. I don't like him. He's I don't know what his problem is. I don't think he knows how to play short. Even though his name is Short, I don't know. He's throwing the ball or he's missing it in the field. Come on. And you're not even getting a hit. I'm sorry, you can't be putting somebody like this in the game or with the Mets this late or June, and we're like, oh well, he's gonna help us. He's gonna be a savior. There is none. No. Now you look at the bench, you'll be like, huh? Who are these Punch and Judy hitters? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like that. This is the way I am. This is my team, and I want the best. You put the best product on the field. You're supposed to put the best product on the field for your team, your people who spend money and watch you and all that. Buy your uniform, buy your shirts, your hats. I don't have it on right now. Do I? No, I have my own hat on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, please. First pitch to Alvarez, he swings at it, and it's a shortstop. And over the first, he's out. All right. It's okay. Still get that. Still got to give him that. Anyway, he did it good today. 6-3 put out. I think the Mets are just trying to get ready to go. Myers, Marte, and Steer. Myers is shortstop. Marte went to right field, and Steer is at first for the Reds. And also, Paddock is still in the game. He's thrown 51 pitches, but he's still in there. Here comes A.J. Ewing. He doubled, a walk, and 2 RBIs today, and a beautiful catch out to save the tying run. I would say they would have tied all run. I'd say all 3 would have scored because that ball went right back. And in the bullpen for the Mets is Austin Warren again. He pitched yesterday. He's ready to come in again. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 1-1. The good thing, even though the Mets lost the first 2, I don't think Devin Williams came in this week. So I don't think. I could be wrong. He may have came in on Friday. Not Friday, I'm sorry. Friday. Monday. Or that was, I don't know. I have to look because Devin Williams is set for the Phillies series. That's a ball, 2-1. So we'll see. I don't know if he did or not. The Mets got blown out. I don't think they would have put him in. I hope they didn't. Ground ball, hit to third base, throw to first. They just get, I'm telling you, that kid, they just get him at first. That kid hustles, man. He is fast. That's a 5-3 put out. It's going to bring up Torrens, who is 1 for 4. And on deck, if he gets up, is Short, and he's got a -5 in my book today. First pitch swung on, right field, out of play. I hope he gets a hit so Short gets up again. A single and a run scored for Luis Torrens today. Next pitch is a low 0-1. I want to say, and I'm correct. Next pitch is low again. Check with the first base umpire, no swing. I think, and I want to say that he is, because my eyes are gone, but I think that Short was the only one that did not get on base for the Mets today. He did get a sacrifice in the beginning, but other than that, he wasn't on base. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 2-2. Come on, Torrance, get on base just so Short can get up again. Boy, they're so lucky that I'm not a celebrity that I would be a celebrity roast, because I'll be roasting this guy big time. Next pitch is swung on and grounded to Short and picked up and thrown to first, and that retires the side. So Short, unless a miraculous comeback, is not getting in the game. Score that as 6-3 put out. No runs, no hits, none left. We go to the bottom of the ninth. One last chance for the Reds. Mets 9, Reds nothing. So yeah, coming up for the Reds, Steer, Marte. Oh my God, Trevino. I'm sorry, can't see it. So we'll see if there's a pinch hitter or not. I know that there'll be a new Mets pitcher, Warren, unless they keep it to Raley. I don't know, but right now I don't know. We'll see. Could be Warren. It'll be the third pitcher for the Mets if they go to Warren, and that's better than using 4 extra relievers and plus your starter yesterday. Might have been 5. I don't know. I know Warren pitched yesterday too, so. So we'll check that one more time. Okay. And we'll see what will be. I like both games. I have no horse in this race. So in those races, I'm just a fan of baseball, and and I'll tell you right now, I think the Yankee White Sox game will be sweet because of the White Sox doing what they're doing and the Yankees doing what they're doing without Aaron Judge. So, and Ben Rice is unbelievable, and that young kid, I forgot Jones. I forgot his name, but he's starting to hit. Anyway, we'll find out. So it looks like Warren will be in the game. So Raley's out. Nice game for Raley. Relief. And in the outfield will be MJ Melendez taking over for Soto in left field. And Warren, 19 appearances, 2.73 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. Opponents are 684 OPS against them. And the first batter will be Steer. And Steer is 0 for 3, ground out and 2 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch. That's a pop-up. That's playable for Beatty at second base, and he makes the play. That's 1 gone in the ninth. That's a good time. Good way to start the ninth. Is it going to be Marte? And Novella Marte 0 for 3, fly out, ground out, and strikeout. First pitch is a ball outside. And that's another pitch, a strike called, 1-1. A little bit of celebration outside. No, fire. Fire engines, I hear them all the time. Next pitch is a strike call, 1-2. So 1-2 pitch come. Oh, I should have been a crowd pleaser, but ball 2-2. Okay, we got it. 2-2 coming. 2-2 pitch coming. That ball is hit down the first base line. That's going all the way down. That's going to probably be a double. Binge gets it, and Marte is going to pull in at second with a double. They will not go quietly. A double for Marte. It's going to bring up Trevino or a pinch hitter. Let's see. Looks like Trevino. Yep. Trevino's in with a 1-for-3, reached on an error, and a single and a run scored. And you know what that error is from. Not going to say it. Shortstop. Nope, didn't say it, did I? I'm sorry. Anyway, first pitch is a called strike. I'll tell you right now, if the Mets blow this game, I am not going to do a Met game the rest of the year. Next pitch is ground ball, right to Warren. Back to second and throw to first. That's an out. I almost, imagine that. I just blew the whole thing. Oh, my God. That's a 1-3 put out. It's a bold statement, I know. You never know, man. You never know when you say something. Anyway, I feel good about this game. Tomorrow's pitcher, that's right. I forgot. Manaea will be pitching tomorrow against the Phillies. Next pitch is, first pitch is, blah, 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 blah. That's what it said. I said the same thing. I didn't even know what I was saying. McLean is 1-for-3. And the challenge to pitch, and the Mets lose the challenge by 100 feet. By 2.3 inches, the Mets tried to say it was a strike and it was a ball. So they no longer have challenges. And who cares, because it's the bottom of the ninth. Anyway, next pitch is a strike call. It's hard to believe that the catcher actually thought that was a strike. You know what I'm saying? It's up 2.3 inches from the strike zone. But, you know, I guess they did that just to get rid of it. I don't know. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. 2-1. Two-one count coming. 3-1 outside. Oh boy. I hope, boy, what did I say that? I get worried. Even though they're 8 runs up, I still get worried. This team scares me. 3-1 count, and that is going to be an outside. And that is a ball for. And a walk is here. Runners on first and second. It's going to bring up Arroyo. He is 0-for-3. Hit by pitch and reached on an error. And you know who did that? Not saying it. Georgia! First pitch is a strike call. Come on, let's go. Put this baby in the bookies. Next pitch is fouled out back. They got a 2-strike count here. 2 strikes. They're down to their last strike. Mets 9, Cincinnati 1. Trying to stop them from getting swept. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Hit to short. Short. It made the play. Short makes the play, and that is the game. And the Mets win, and I'll give him a -4 because he got to play. He got the last out of the game short to first. The Mets win the game. I gotta laugh because that was funny. Imagine he would have messed that up. But he did get the out, so I made it to -4 today. He was a -4. So there we go, the Mets, baby. That's right, the Mets win the game. I know that's a difficult thing that we don't get that much this year. That is the Mets' 32nd win of the year, I think. I'm not sure. Yep. Mets got hit there. 33rd win, I'm sorry. 33rd win, I'm sorry. Nolan McLean, the star of the game, well, pitcher of the game, of course, he wins it. It's a 4-4 record. Lodolo, 2-2. Bo Bichette, ladies and gentlemen, once again, showing him that he could be MVP of the Mets, and also the one All-Star, if there's only one for the Mets. He was 3 for 4 today with RBIs, and that'll do it. So yeah, let's check that one more time before we go to see what we're going to be doing. Tonight's game, let's see. Well, it didn't change, so it's going to be the White Sox at Yankees. So yeah, that'll be the game at what time is that? 7 o'clock. I'll have that posted right after this game, and that's it. A happy recap for the Mets there. Had a great, they really came back. I mean, like I said, you didn't want to. Well, I just told me tomorrow's game starters. You got Manaea against Nola, Aaron Nola against Sean Manaea tomorrow. That'll be the next game for the Mets. The Mets got 9 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. The Reds got 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. And that's the game, guys. Like I said, any little win counts. Even though they didn't win the series, they won 1 game, so that keeps them where they are in the wild card. So it's all about the wild card now and trying to get to 500. If that happens, then you could say, okay, all right, let's do something. Let's change the team that we have. Let's add on to the team. But we won't know that until, it's got to be, they got to start winning. But they won today, 9-1, and that's it. So very brief. I will be back tonight, and I will let you know exactly when that's going to happen. I don't want to make sure I get it right because I think the Yankees go a little earlier than most. I'm not sure. Let's check in on that Phillies game. Well, now it's 10-4 Miami in the bottom of the 7th. And they were going to get swept by the Phillies, but like I said, it's very tough to sweep. The other team is not happy, and they do the best they can to get out of that sweep. All right, so tonight, is the Yankees game postponed? I'll go nuts. Oh, here it is. 7:05, so it's 7 o'clock. I'll be on, and we'll do the Yankees and the White Sox and the Yankees. Should be a good game. We're going to have Randon for the Yankees and Anthony Kay, pitching for the White Sox. So thank you guys. Had a great day. Mets make me happy when they win. I'm sure a lot of people get happy when the Mets win. And so I'll be back tonight. Thanks everybody for listening. And I'd like to say happy birthday to my beautiful wife and love her. And